And we have a web question. It's come in from Deirdre Baker in New South Wales. Peter Singer, in your 2001 article, Heavy Petting, you state that mutually satisfying sexual activities between humans and animals can develop. Please explain.
I wondered if that one would come up. So firstly, it was a book review. It wasn't really an article. I was reviewing a book that discussed this issue. I mean, it is a fact that there is sexual contact between some humans and animals. And I was raising the question why we have such a taboo on this. Now, obviously, sometimes it involves cruelty and the infliction of power and dominance on an animal, and clearly I oppose that. But there can be occasions, I don't know, you know, it's a family program, how much vivid description you want, but...
Go ahead.
OK, so...
Speak for yourself! Speak for yourself!
This is really interesting, by the way. I'm clearly not on American television tonight, because no American host would have said that. OK, so here's an example. A woman has oral sex performed by her dog, OK?
Brings new meaning to doggy style.
I know women who've said that this is something that pleases them. The dog is free to do it or walk away. There's no dominance over the dog. Okay, that seems to me harmless.
This is a trained dog, obviously.
Well, it's her dog who enjoys doing it and sees that the dog gives pleasure to the companion who the dog lives with. You know, I don't see why we have a huge taboo
Peter,
even over
this is just
discussing.
Weird. Yeah. It's just weird.
It's not common, but is it wrong? Is the question, right?
Jay, this is your territory. I'm not.
Let's get a psychiatrist's perspective on this.
I'm just sitting here thinking now, Freud did say that human beings are polymorphously perverse, which is another way of just saying there are lots of different views that just... Sometimes you have to draw the line and go, that's weird.
But is it wrong? Would you want to cure a patient, or would you want to make a patient... So suppose, I mean, I've actually...
I'm not going to cure anyone who doesn't want to be cured.
Right, exactly.
That's the other side of it.
So since I wrote this little piece, I've had people, sex therapists, come to me and say that they've had patients who were tortured with guilt because they got some sexual satisfaction from contact with their animals, and their lives were miserable. And they gave them my article, and that helped them because it helped them to see that other people were doing the same sort of thing. And here was at least somebody who was saying, you know, this is not a sign of terrible moral evil.